Greetings, Pisces. Welcome back to Oracle Rebirth, fam, where these next 3 weeks are still vibrating on the conjunction energy. So, by way of spirit, we're going to check into some things to kind of do a check-off list to ensure that some things that you may not realize you need to remove from your life moving forward for your overall highest abundance and well-being. So we're going to look and see some things that need to be shed. For some of you, you may already be checking off your list. You may have already let some things go that you realize just do not serve you for your highest good. And hats off and kudos to you, my dearly beloved. So, alright, Pisces, let's get started. What do my Pisces need to let go of for their highest overall abundance and well-being? Before I get started, there's been some chest heaviness as I was meditating on you, because I was doing you first because you have the highest views, Pisces. But I feel some, there was a deep chest pain, but now it's just pressure. So for those of you who are feeling pressure in the chest area, please go and get it checked. I'm also feeling the energy that it's coming from stress. Someone needs to relieve stress for their overall well-being as far as their health. All right, here we go. Okay. For some of you Pisces, you are a counsel for those who need your guidance, your direction. And to start off, I'm feeling the energy that someone feels that there are some curses within their family. And someone has noticed some things that have been going on for generations. And it's time for you to break that curse. Doing whatever spiritual work, rituals that you need to do, as well as Now I'm getting some pressure right here. Whatever this perceived curse that has been passed down through the generations, I'm feeling the energy that it has been passed by word of mouth, and within that energy of word of mouth, it has created a blockage, so to speak, some form of curse. And the generation of the person that is resonating with this message, you are the breaker of any perceived curses that have followed your family. This is the perfect time to do whatever work is necessary on a spiritual level to remove any beliefs of a curse or preconceived notions of a curse. Okay? And this being very important, I am going to look and see what other added messages that go with this, because it is heavy. It is something that someone has tried to forget about. So it's in the, okay. So the curse refers to the limiting stories of ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that has been a shadow over the life of someone, whoever this resonates with. It's the source of some negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on a creative energy. Someone just cannot move forward, move past this. It's almost like, it's got a hold on the things that they want to embrace and expound on in their life and want to create. Okay? Yeah. Alright. It says the curse holds someone hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life, and you can heal it. Okay? And it's time to recognize that source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live in a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes from your heart disease? Oh, wow. Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled, and to be released. Honor the players in their stories. Forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new life course for yourself. So this is for somebody, and I don't even know if they will see this, but I did feel those chest pains within this heart chakra energy area. Alright? And this could even be within financial mind frame. Alright? So then I'm sorry. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this because of the lighting where we are. Okay. In case somebody needs the information, it is a number 14, which translates to a 5. Okay, take that how it resonates. And I don't have to tell you. Whichever card resonates with you, or if nothing, then this is not the reading for you. Okay? It may be a reading for you to pass on to somebody. Alright? So take what you will and leave the rest for someone else. Alright? So the next card is the Child. Okay? And within this energy of the child, I'm feeling some forgiveness. I'm also feeling the energy of bringing that childlike expression into your life, lightening your being, to lightening that energy and bringing in some laughter, some childhood things that you enjoy doing. I don't know, drawing, writing, playing jacks, badminton, coloring. Something that you enjoyed as a child will help you within the energy. My apologies. I'm trying to have us some music going on. And I hope it's not too loud for me to get in YouTube jail. I've been pretty good. So within this childlike energy, there are some things that need to be embraced that will open up doorways to your creativity, as well as bringing down the seriousness that is circumferencing someone where you don't see the joy in things. So you need some childlike energy or expression or something that will bring in some joy and put a little gavel on the seriousness of adulthood and life, and worry and concern over things that are in the manifestation mode of how you think, what you perceive. Okay? That's the number 7. Yep. So the child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers return of a second innocence, a time born of wisdom, not of naivety. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption entering heaven while on earth. Yeah. Making your heaven right here on earth. And it's here for you to release from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as it is for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? Can you see them with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with a sense of childlike wonder. Yeah. Then we have Wild Woman, which is a number 62, and that goes to an 8. Some infinity energy. The wildness within someone, and usually this says bring out the wildness, okay? But there's a wildness in someone that needs to be tamed. There's something, wildness within your life that is doing more harm than good. It's something that someone is using to cover up some form of pain, possibly in childhood, possibly within some form of it's almost like the women in some family always wound up becoming an alcoholic or a very unscrupulous woman as far as holding their sexuality sacred to them. Something within the forms of my grandmother was like that, my great-grandmother, my mother, her mother, da-da-da-da-da. And someone is seeing themselves doing the same thing and ready to break that generational curse. And if in fact something happened within your childhood that shaped you to not want anything different for yourself, I'm feeling the energy that this particular card and message is for someone that is wanting to break the cycle of what has been shown over some generations. And that's one side of this wild woman. On the other side, I'm feeling the energy that whoever needs to embark on this childlike energy and expression and lightheartedness and that happiness and that joy, yeah, someone needs to step out of their shell, okay, and bring out that inner, it's something within you that you've been harnessing, and it feels as though it is busting forth and someone is trying to tame it. And I'm feeling it could be a voice within music or within some type of counsel or counselor. And I'm also feeling the energy that it is within the artistic world. I'm also feeling a creator of jewelry. I'm also feeling the energy of costumes. Someone that creates outerwear. Yeah, I'm feeling the energy that someone also needs to be grounded as they express themselves. And I'm also seeing the energy that someone is new to some form of the metaphysical world. And this may be a message. Somebody might be, I'm feeling some bad dreams and things of that nature, and something within the art of metaphysical and magic did not, it scared him. It showed him a dark side. And I'm feeling the energy that it was because you were not grounded. Because before doing any spiritual work, you must ground yourself. You must imagine yourself with a white protective light. Just like this card here. Grounding, centering yourself, feeling that protective light of the divine within protection and love. That's a number 11. Right. So within this wild woman, as I stated, it was a number 62, which breaks down 2 and 8. So for those of you who that infinity number resonates with, if in fact you keep seeing 8s in some form or fashion or another. So, within this wild woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Destitute of all social constraints and cultural conformity. I did feel the energy that somebody is concerned of what people would think or what they would say. The wild woman holds up a mirror to her essential self. And that was also within the message of the child. When you woke up this morning and looked at the mirror, what did you say to yourself? Did you just ignore yourself and say nothing? The true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. This is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by our expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover the light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. So within this invitation, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage in the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root in what's to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine, Pisces. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly. Dance with the abandoned. Be yourself and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. Alright? So, Pisces, that's a message for somebody. Alright. So, now we have this moon in reverse. Okay? And with this moon in reverse, I'm feeling that even within a female cycle, there's some things that you just automatically feel, yeah, this is how I am during this time. Okay? And not embracing on what you would rather be. So I'm feeling this is the energy of someone that's still going through their cycles. And within those cycles, I'm feeling the energy that just because that's how you were in the beginning or how everybody in your family was or whatever, that's not you. Okay? Knowing that you get in a certain kind of mood on your cycle is a sure indicator you already know what's up. So why not change it? I'm feeling the energy that when a person's cycle comes around, their significant other or relationships end or get into some drama or argument. And then someone, every time you're on your cycle, they leave. Because they're like, I can't deal with it. Or either they shut you out. And not realizing this is a time for you to be having some TLC, okay? Some pampering, all right? Someone is not letting them know, I get like that because, I want some attention from you, or I need, you to be a little more gentle and pay more attention to me, cook me a meal, make me some tea, make sure that I'm comfortable during this time of this transition that comes every 28 days, right? So within this message, the moon sends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes time to remind you of this balance. Oh, wait a minute, let me back up. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on human psychics. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. So not embracing the moon and the energy that comes with it when it's time to release or manifest some things. So this awareness, you need to be aware of the different moon cycles, the new moons, the quarter moon, the last quarter, the full moon, and what even the Native Americans and other cultures pulled the energies from the moon and what can be manifested within it during those different moon cycles. Okay. So this calls to mind a Native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of the water on the earth. Yeah, because the tide gets high and low during certain moon phases. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of the water and the earth. This same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. Okay? And with it being in reverse, it calls you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. So you can get unstuck. It's right up under the curse card, okay? Whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society, and have the courage to look at unwanted and unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. The shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go, and that's within. And even during this time of restraints and lockdowns and not being able to get out and about, this is a time for you to go within and fix some things and take notice to some things that just are no longer needed in your life. Alright? So, then we have the fire in reverse. This is number 19. It is a 10. The moon card was a 37, which is a 10 as well. Okay? So there's endings and beginnings of things that are going on within you personally. Okay? That you need to release. You know, the things that you get upset about, does it really help you after you get upset? Getting upset and having that drama, does it draw you in and fuel you to feel some kind of way empowered? Is it the reputation that you have for yourself or that others have put on you, and you feel that if in fact that's the only way that I can be important, if I bring drama, then I'm gonna bring drama? That's something within that you need to cure. You need to burn away that and tap into your authentic self and not worry about what people feel or what they say about you. It's not about them. It's about you. So within this message, we know that fire can keep us warm or it can burn. Okay? So this flame reminds us of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos. Fire is passion and it dances. Flames invite us to reach to the sky. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us. To fully step into the energy of fire, to be utterly transformed like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And with it being in reverse, are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short-tempered towards others? This card has come to tell you that all fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It is a time to tame, befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. Okay? So this is the energy of, during these 3 weeks, doing some serious meetings with the mind and some self-check-in. Okay? So that you can be in a flow that is very harmonious, very powerful, connecting and understanding when spirit comes to you and the things that spirit has to say to you, for you to make things what you will them to be. If it's things that you don't like about something that you've done or a way that you've been, this is the perfect time to burn that away and be in the natural flow of your true nature. Yeah. Because I'm also seeing the energy of, as we spoke about with the moon card, water. I'm feeling the cleansing and purification of water, be it a spiritual bath, be it a bath of cleansing unwanted negative energies or preconceived curses of things that no longer serve you and are not for your highest good, or things that you just don't, I don't like being argumentative anymore. I don't like being around drama, so being in that flow and releasing that puts you in the flow of how you can manifest and harness that, how you can control whether you go off on somebody or whether you entertain the drama or negative energy of someone else. Okay? Yep, they speak about the ebb and flow of the oceans and the rivers that rise up from the earth, then flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortlessness and natural movement toward a certain destination. It signifies an ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds us of the sense of allowing. So yeah, some people are really going to be freaked out, and you're going to see people acting out in unusual and unordinary ways. Okay? And you got to know how, when, or not to react to it. Okay? And how to harness that energy if it's coming from within. Okay? Because if in fact you do have that fiery, energy, that's what you attract. So you're like, you know what? Every time I turn around, somebody's bringing it to me, so I got to bring it to them. And if you think about it, well, that's the energy that you're holding, that you're bouncing and giving off. But I will say this. For those who say, you know what? I'm just gonna put that down. I'm gonna burn that up. I got that on my list of things to get rid of. There's people and things that are gonna come to you that are gonna test you. And Spirit is gonna want to know, how are you gonna deal with it? Can you walk away? Can you zip it up and not say a word? Okay? So there are some things that's going to come to see how you react. To see if, in fact, the things that you said you were going to burn away, that you really will do it. Well, here's the test. Now somebody jumped in a parking space before you. Do you get out and start cussing and this, that, and the other? Or do you just go find another parking space? If somebody was, I was next in line. If they're being, getting too riled up and combative, then you got to ask yourself, well, hell, where do I need to go? Well, what time do I need to be there? Okay? So you just let them go head on. Next thing you know, you done met somebody in line. Y'all done started talking about the situation that happened. They admired you for the way you did it. And you might need to let them go so you can find your blessing. Okay? Or just be in the company of a more positive energy. So when this card comes, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. And this is what it's about. The list of things you want to get rid of and the list of your intentions of what you want to manifest. Okay? So now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements and the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guilt or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You're called to be like a river, Pisces, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride, baby loves. Enjoy the ride. Just like that reading I did. Fly like an eagle. Okay. Pisces, what's going on with you? Because now I've got some pressure. You're holding too much in. Not letting something that's in needs to come out. Be it creativity. Be it letting go of some drama and some negative energies. I'm feeling both of these things. Okay. So and I'm feeling worry, I'm feeling stress. Okay? The chest pain has dissipated. The heaviness is not as heavy as it was. I don't feel the pain that I felt in the beginning. Okay? So, in fact, my beloveds, I hope, in fact, something resonated with you to give you something to think about for these next 3 weeks as the conjunction is still here. So if you're overly tired and you haven't even done anything to be tired, it's normal, okay? Because of the transition that is going on within all of us, okay? So if you can, rest when your body tells you to rest, all right? And just be in the flow. Let your mind keep flowing on the things that you want to manifest, on your intentions. Get your vision wall together, or vision board. Put it on the west wall, okay? Just a little FYI, all right? So put up all the things you want to manifest. And as you make that list, within 3 weeks, it's going to be time to burn it away, okay? So it may be a lot of things. So you might need to start your list now. It might take you 3 weeks to get that list of all the things that you want to burn away. Okay? All right, my beloveds. Until next time, you know how we do it. We keep it peaceful and positive, no matter what. All right? Until next time, beloveds. Love on yourself. Get in tune with yourself. And sidestep anything that is not in line with your abundance. Alright? Until next time, beloveds. Bye for now.